It's 48 past 11 down here on Como Road in Oyster Bay. That was that little red light on the back of that trailer from last night that was left on intentionally. We're still moving our way towards the tops of Oyster Bay, Caravan Head area. What I've got for you tonight. Now, look, a lot of the givers will know this from watching my channel. I'm involved with musicians, right? So I tour with Tracer, I'm their tour photographer, and then when I'm back in Australia I do photographs of live events for my channel, my website Across the Ocean. So that keeps me involved with musicians. Now what you might not know, and there's no reason why you would know this unless you know me, I've got a very loose grasp on how to play an instrument. I'm not very musical, but I can fumble around a guitar and I can kind of tinkle the keyboards somewhat, and I feel like I can sing sort of okay. Where I'm going with that is that, well, since 2000, I suppose, 2003, here comes the car, I better get off the road. Since 2003, I have been making music. I'll just let this car go past. I want to get back on the road. There's too many low-hanging trees here. Yeah, so since 2003, I've been making music. Now, what that entails is me sitting around at home, usually drinking a hell of a lot of homebrew and writing songs. I've made 5 albums, 4 actually. The 5th one is this guy that comes out today, right here. I might stop for this. So when I make music, I go under the moniker of That's and my 5th album, which comes out today, and when I say comes out, I just mean I've made it, is called The Second Uming. 13 tracks. Me in a drunken state at home with a loose grasp on how to perform and how to write songs. And what I do is I make these albums and I send them to my friends. By the way, that spot right there, there's a just let this car go by. There's a track up there that goes up to the top of the back of Green Oyster. It goes up there somewhere. So what I do with that and there'll be a link in the description of this. I'm not going to tell you this again, like this. I'm not a musician, so this is not me saying I'm about to launch an album. This is me just saying I do this for shits and giggles and I send out copies of them to my friends. If the rest of the world wants this stuff, it's there. There'll be a link in the description. The link is thatsum.com, and if you want, you can check that stuff out on the iTunes store, Apple Music store. But for my closer friends, there are 20 of these, and I've already mailed them out actually, so you should get them. Here comes another car. Should get them this week, today, yesterday. What are we today? Friday. You should have got them by Thursday. So that's and yeah, what's about this one is that I'm supposed to have Dre from Tracer perform drums, but he's too and he never got around to it, so I just went, you know what, I'm just going to use the synth drums that I already had on there. Oh, I couldn't see where we were going. Wow, we are at the junction of Rickard Road and